be scared.
Of what?
I don't know.
You?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't be scared, everyone. That's what we were just saying to Barrett Taylor over here.
Good job.
Yeah. And we are not scared for the road to Nightfall coming.
No, but
Yeah.
we have to introduce ourselves first.
Why?
We were told to, remember?
Okay. Who are you?
I'm Leslie Dale.
Cute.
No, I'm
Good
Barry
name.
Corder, Leslie Dale, and we're
Hey.
with Barrett Taylor from Gig City Productions.
Yes.
Not Hara Paper. She'll be on in just a minute. She's going to perform, but we wanted to talk about Road to Nightfall first because it starts Friday, right?
Thanks for having us. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Tell us
Yeah.
about what is the road to Nightfall?
So Road to Nightfall is, we get called a band competition a lot, but really what we're doing is we have put in place an event that supports local music, the local music scene, not just the musicians, but marketing and pub promotion and sound guys and lighting guys and stage and everything that goes together. But really what we are is a business networking opportunity for local musicians. And it didn't exist before last year when one of our sponsors this year, Soundcore, began to do some of those things. They're a big partner of ours this year as well, so it's really been a nice get together for supporting local music.
And I know I want to talk about Soundcorps real quick too. I know you had some involvement with them last week. People don't know necessarily what that is either.
Yeah, what I was going to say is that all these things are starting to tie together.
Yep.
Right.
Which is a great thing. I mean, what you just described as your mission is basically what we're doing.
Right.
Same thing that Soundcore is doing. Soundcore is a nonprofit run by Stratton Tingle. It's a music business promotion tool.
Correct.
Right. I mean, it's networking. They have workshops. They have panels, which is what you were talking about that I was
Yes.
part of last week. Website. It's a place to go if you're looking for a band or a musician. So it's all these sorts of things. So it's neat that you guys are part of that. And Nightfall, of course, is the every Friday summer concert series that's been going on for almost 30 years.
Right, so Nightfall, I think, is 18 Fridays now, starting in May, and they always have a local opening band for their touring band. The cool thing about Road to Nightfall is the band that wins Road to Nightfall gets to headline. And Nightfall's a really cool venue for a local band because there are very few opportunities to play in front of 4,000 or 5,000 people, which is what Nightfall is. It's a big stage with a lot of people,
Yeah.
and so that's a great learning and experience for a smaller band. And so, providing that opportunity, also the runner-up bands all get to find those opening slots.
So yeah, the four, right? There'll be 5 finalists.
Well, Carla uses a lot of our bands. Carla at Chattanooga Presents, who does Nightfall, she uses. Well, I mean, a lot of local bands get to open, so we're lucky to have a lot of local bands participate. What I like is that every year there's 10 or 15 bands I've never heard of, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Just means that people are either starting and joining new bands and creating that kind of branding and building whatever they're doing.
I noticed in talking to some of them, and we'll get into the nuts and bolts here in a minute, but it's not just new band names, it's new people in new bands, because the band members tend to move around and they form a new band, but these are young musicians that are coming up.
So we have veterans.
Yeah.
We've got people been playing in different bands. I've got 2 guys playing in 3 or 4 bands this year, which is great. They're working.
Yeah, Dakari Kelly, I think, is in 4.
Tyler
right?
Martelli as well. So those are both great musicians,
Yeah.
and they're getting picked up and getting work. Part of that Soundcore partnership for this year was our panel discussion. We bring in experts in the music industry to Chattanooga to talk to our band members, and it was open to the public this year. That was part of the deal. But the band members get to network with each other, which, believe it or not, doesn't really happen. They're artists and they're young and they don't think of it as a business. They're thinking of it as just their art. So getting them together and they get to meet each other. If somebody needs it, now I get calls. It's like, hey, I'm looking for a guitar player.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, here, look at Soundcore's website or call this guy or whatever I need to do. But they're finding each other and they're developing these new, and that's how they're creating these really good bands, because all the greater players are starting to play together, and that's fantastic.
Very cool.
So talk about the nuts and bolts. You got
Yeah, how does it work?
29.
We have 29 bands. We start Friday. So we go this Friday, the 10th, Saturday the 11th, and then we go next weekend, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Those are the competition rounds. We have 6 bands playing each night. We lost one band this year, so we have 29. So 5 bands on one night. And then the finals will be at Miller Plaza on March 25th. And we moved it there this year because we sold out Revelry Room last year.
That's such a hard thing to say. Revelry room.
Rev Room.
Yes.
We sold
the
out
Rev.
Rev Room. We loved being there. It was a great stage. But our goal is to eventually get it big enough to where we can, have them on Track 29 stage or have them
Cool.
on Tivoli or somewhere really big. This, having them at Miller Plaza, of course, if the weather's good, is that big stage. So it really, really works for us.
Yeah, it's
River
cool.
City partnered with us this year to do that. And we're very thankful they're letting us use that stage.
Yeah, I
and that
remember
space.
last year. It was really cool.
So Friday at Grand Falloon. All of the preliminaries at Grand Falloon. And then
400 East
finals
Main Street. Yep.
at $10.
It's $10 to get in. Most of the money we raise during this thing goes to promote the bands, support the bands. The bands win money every night. We pay the winners $500. The finals night winner wins $1,500, which is a big paycheck.
Cool.
The runner-up wins $1,000. Diamondback String Works picks a guitar player from the series and gives them a custom-made guitar. Nick Lutzko won that last year.
Right.
It's a really fine guitar. We have VitaFlow coming this year for the first time, which is, y'all have probably been over there, I don't know. But they're doing.
That would be an interesting way to cover VitaFlow. We've been trying to figure out how do we cover that besides just sitting there with an IV in our arm talking about it.
Well,
So-
we'll have them at the Whiskey Festival on May 20th,
Oh, that would
so
be
you can
that would
come
be a
there
good
and do
spin.
it.
Totally.
Songbirds is one of our big sponsors this year, and they just
Yes.
opened, and I know
Yep,
y'all
we'll
been
be there
there a
tomorrow.
lot, right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow night.
And of course,
on.
Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union, which is our main sponsor every year. They are really one of the biggest supporters of local music in Chattanooga from a corporate bank side,
Yeah,
and
they're
they're
great.
really fantastic.
Well, let's because they worked hard. Let's give them a plug. Who's playing Friday? Who's playing Saturday? and
Okay,
then we'll
so
bring
Friday
Hara
night,
on
the
and we'll play
lineup
some
in
music.
order is Heatherly is opening. That'll be at 8 o'clock.
Hey.
And every band plays every 30 minutes. We have to rotate them in and out. So starting at 8 on the dot will be Heatherly. Then Sam Killed the Bear, Walrus, The Afternooners, Stone Cold Fox, and Ginky Ginky Panic.
Wow.
And then Saturday, that lineup is Courtney Holder Band is first off at 8. I Can Japan, Napoleon Cummings, Over Easy, Ashley and the X's, and Caney Village will wrap up that night. And we'll give the next week's. I'll
Yeah,
talk
you
about
can
it
see
next
It's
week.
all in tomorrow's.
Yeah, we'll be in the.
Yeah.
And then we'll have you back
Yes.
the Wednesday before the finals, if
Sounds
that's
great.
okay.
Yep.
And we'll
Thank you.
talk about
Thanks for having
everything.
me. I really appreciate it. Look forward to seeing everybody come on out.
Yeah, definitely. This is gonna be fun.
Thanks, Barrett.
Thank you, and we're gonna bring on
right.
our lady
Thanks, guys.
of the hour. Thank you.
Yeah. And while she's getting set up,
Yeah,
I want to
Hara.
thank her because Tyler Southern was scheduled to be here. So if that's who you're looking for, he had an illness with a band member. But
Never
we'll-
fun.
We'll have him back.
Yeah, definitely.
And
Congrats on the baby, Tyler.
yeah, congratulations.
Bring it back to you.
There you go.
So Hara Paper is setting up. I love your name.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I was going to ask about it. It is an unusual name.
Yeah, it is. My first name, Hara, I was named after my grandfather, Harry. So
Gotcha.
I'm glad they didn't name me Harriet. Yeah,
like
but
it.
the last name is actually, that is the name. It was Romanian. It was
Oh.
Papier with an I, and when they came over, they dropped the I.
Right.
So there's not too many of us papers left.
Yeah, mine had an eye at one time. It was courtier. And
Oh,
it's
yeah?
strange. When I was a kid, every time I was introduced to play baseball, I was courtier, and I don't know where it came from. But anyway,
But that,
Every
sometimes,
topic.
actually, I do that, so don't feel
Yeah.
bad. I'm bad.
Well, tell us about yourself, Hara.
Sure.
We know about your name.
Yes, you know about my name. I'm a classically trained, well, sort of classically trained. I took some classical lessons when I was a young person.
I don't think your guitar's plugged in. Were you going to plug it
Uh-oh.
in, or you're
Here we
not?
go.
Were
No,
you gonna
we're
plug?
not.
Oh, I'm
we're
sorry.
not
Do we need
plugging in.
this?
No.
Okay.
No,
never mind
we
then.
don't need
No, we're
this.
not plugging
All
in.
hands on deck
Never
here.
mind.
Yeah,
I'll
we're
stop
not
talking.
plugging in. Yeah.
I'll stop talking.
I was prepared.
No, you're good. You're
I was
good.
prepared. Okay, so classically trained when you were a
Yeah,
young
when I was
person. I think
young
you're still
and-
young.
Oh, well, thank you. Very kind words.
Honest.
And, and I wasn't too good at practicing. I got into Led Zeppelin, and I ended up being a classical guitar major at the University of South Alabama, but I just did not practice, so I switched my major to art.
Oh.
But I stopped playing for years because I just dropped it, and then I was privileged to see Tori Amos, who if you know who that is.
Awesome.
Yeah, I got to see her in a room with 30 people.
Oh wow. Where?
I was in Atlanta. I won one of these radio competitions.
Oh, people actually win those?
Yes,
Very
actually, I
cool.
won a couple times. I
Oh.
saw Seal too.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I was in a room with her, and she was playing her piano and singing her lyrics, which are she just says whatever she feels.
Beautiful.
And she's a fantastic pianist, and it really inspired me and got me back into playing again. So I kind of have my own style. It's a little classical, it's a little country, it's a little blues.
Rock and roll.
It's hard to describe.
Okay, let's
You
hear
know?
it.
Well, yeah, show us.
Okay. This one gets requested quite a bit. This is one of my heavier songs, and therefore the title is Heavy.
assist in that.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
Thank you.
And you do, you compose all your
Yes, I do.
songs, right?
Yes.
Do you collaborate with other folks as well? I mean, are you,
I actually have done some stuff with Butch Ross,
right?
and I've played with Dana Rogers. I've played with Amber Folt's Ambivalent Lovers.
She's so good.
Yes.
Beautiful voice.
Oh my gosh, yeah, she has.
Angel voice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. But primarily, I'm a solo artist because my style kind of encompasses, bass, rhythm, melody. I've actually tried to form bands, and nobody seems to be able to quite figure
Mesh
out.
with you.
Yes, exactly. If you know what I'm saying, because
I
mean,
do.
this piece that I just played, that one could be done, but some of my other stuff, no. So that's probably the rockiest song that I have.
I
But
like
the
it.
next thing that I'm going to play is a lot different. And I do have to tune a lot.
Go for
Nylon
it.
string guitars are very, very sensitive to weather and temperature changes. So they go out of tune so easily. It's not funny.
They're complicated.
Yeah, there can be a pain.
You had said
That's
you
okay.
you took time off from playing and you were working. Did it take you a while to pick it back up, or
No.
no?
No, not really, because basically what took me a while was composing more songs. It's a matter of fiddling around and coming up with little riffs and then kind of making it all come together, But no, once you've practiced classical guitar for a long time, you might be a little rusty, but it's kind of there. It's kind of like riding a bicycle. For at least it was for me.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what a lot of
So-
we've heard that a lot.
Yeah.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At least for people who
it's kind
played
of just
it
a
serious.
part of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Just picking it back up.
yeah, and it was nice. It was really nice because it was like, gosh, I actually missed it because I hadn't done it in so long. It was like, this is
Old love.
yeah, it was. It was an old love, and so anyway.
Play another if you don't mind.
Okay,
Yeah.
this one's called Country Blues.
Country blues.
Yeah. Ooh, let me start that over again.
Really pretty.
Yeah.
Thank
Really
you.
cool.
I wish we were sitting outside somewhere, hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Campfire songs.
Takes me somewhere else. Yeah.
You had said I think before we went on that Led Zeppelin was a big influence.
It
I can
was.
definitely hear it in that.
I was
and a
going to
little bit-
say, yeah, I have been told that, and I didn't really realize it until a couple people said, "You kind of have a Jimmy Page like sound."
Yeah, well, especially on the acoustic stuff that he
Exactly.
did. Yeah, I definitely hear it in that.
Yeah, Led Zeppelin 3.
Yeah, I was trying
You
to
know
think
which
which
one?
one.
Is
Yeah,
that
I
the
know. I can't
one?
think
Yeah.
of the song title, but for sure.
Well, that's not the time, but there's some songs on there, and then there's, Going to California, and
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
Ramble On. But yeah, I didn't even realize I was doing it. And just kind of stuff I made, and people were like, God.
So for people who like me, when I think of classical guitar, and it's only because of my experience, there was a guy that used to play in the gazebo. He teaches at Macaulay now. But so I think of those classical songs. How does that instrument then translate to Led Zeppelin? I mean, how does that? Is it just because that was what you grew up listening to, and that's what you bring to the instrument, or does
Well, okay, I played a lot of Spanish guitar when I was taking lessons.
Explain that Spanish guitar?
Spanish guitar is like Segovia.
Okay.
That's basically a lot of the origin of classical guitar playing.
Okay.
It's related to flamenco and all that. And I mean, I can play a little something that gives you an idea of what. I mean, it's a very simple piece, but I can give you an idea of what a traditional classical piece sounds like.
Yeah,
Okay.
would.
If you want to hear
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And then I'll play another one of mine. Okay. Let's see. Been a while. Anyway, I haven't played that one in years, but obviously, but it's hard to explain. I mean, it's really hard to explain.
to me, and again, I'm no expert, but it always seems like there's a lot going on.
There is.
Yeah.
And that's basically what classical guitar is. It's designed to be played by itself.
Yeah.
You've got all kinds of things going on at the same time. You've got a bass line, you've got kind of a melody going, you've got a rhythm going at the same time.
Yeah, it's like 4 hands are going instead of 2. is
Well,
the idea.
kind of, yeah. I mean, there's only 2 of us here, but yeah. But like I said, my stuff is like a combination of me. I listen to Judas Priest. Hard. What I considered at my time. AC/DC and Judas Priest and stuff like that. And then I'd be listening to America, and the Eagles and lighter stuff too. But Led Zeppelin really kind of.
I like Led Zeppelin's later stuff too.
Yeah, the later
like
stuff.
Tangerine.
Tangerine's on Led Zeppelin 3,
Yeah.
which is the album that I was talking
I know.
about.
The later early stuff.
That's right, that is the early stuff.
The later early stuff. I get you. I understood.
Actually, I think there's only 6. No, there's 7 albums.
Yeah.
Besides the last one they released, Coda. But that's funny.
What are you going to play next?
I'm going to play one called Spanish Love that has more of the Spanish
Okay.
kind of style to
I like it. day.
That has that, what we're talking about, that complicate a lot of things going on right
Yeah,
there. Yeah, very cool.
Thank you.
Now, and you do sing. You're not going to sing for us today, but you do
Well,
sing also, right? Or-
I do sing, but as I was
Teasing
explaining,
us.
well, a lot of the stuff that I sing kind of turns out to be inappropriate.
I love everything inappropriate.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
I do.
But I mean, oh my gosh, I mean, I don't know if I want to play them.
I wasn't asking for that. I was just.
I
you-
am.
You also,
Oh, of course you are.
Of
I
course I
mean,
am.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
You know, I
cat's
mean,
all
It's getting
over
more
it.
interesting.
Well, I do, but a lot of my lyrics are really like bar songs.
Okay.
You know, they're a little dirty in their own ways, you know, and that.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you fight that battle.
Well, now
I mean,
can,
now, because now
yeah.
Leslie's gonna want to hear. It.
Of course I do.
Well, I mean, one of them is called Jennifer Lopez Ass.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And Hunter White, if you know who that is, he's a drummer that has been to Nightfall 3 times. He
The name
plays
sounds familiar.
Amber Folt's band.
Okay.
And he's in Function with a C. And
think
he
we've met
played with
him.
an. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a superb drummer, and he's also a bartender at Tremont Tavern. And every
Cool.
time I go there, he's like, "Play Jennifer Lopez."
Yeah.
So, you know.
Well, it's up
So
to
you have to go to Tremont, or you can play it here, whatever you want to
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
do.
I
When
don't
can people
know.
see you play if they're not
Well,
gonna?
I have been out of commission for
You
about
have?
yes, I have been for
Okay.
about 9 months
Oh,
due
wow.
due to a back injury.
Ugh.
So I have. This is actually only the second time I've played out this whole
Wow.
year. So once I get back into gear again, I really am going to get back with because I do more private events
Fun.
than you know.
Intimate kind of setting.
Yeah, weddings. You know, at the Hunter Museum, I do private events. You know,
Cool.
stuff like that. And yeah, it's hard in a classical guitar. You know, because most people want bands. They want full-fledged band with the drums and the
Right.
singer and all that. And I need a more intimate type of
Yeah, I could see that.
setting. You know, like I
For
played
people to
Charles and
get it.
Myrtles and the old. What's the one on MLK now? Camp House.
Right.
On Williams Street. I played there with Man X24. You know, it's a place for people to actually listen.
Listen. Sure.
You know, and that's where I do best.
Yeah.
You know.
It's good to know. I can see that.
Yes.
There's a new place we visited yesterday. We did a story and Facebook Live called Frothy Monkey. It's
Yeah,
in the
I heard
Choo-Choo.
about that.
I think that would be a cool spot
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
I saw that and I was going to inquire about that.
for you. Yeah, definitely. Could
Yes.
see that.
And you have your stuff online as well.
Yes, I do. I have it on, of course, Reaper Nation. I'm on SoundCloud, Bandcamp. You can get my stuff at various places like that.
Very cool. Facebook, can you find?
Yes,
found
I
you
have
on
a Facebook page, yeah.
Okay.
Facebook.com/Hara Paper Guitar.
Okay.
It's
I have
Hara
3.
Paper.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Play another one.
Sure, why
Yeah.
not? Let's see, what am I going to play?
Jennifer Lopez's ass.
You don't want me to play
What?
that one? Oh,
Play it.
God.
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
Well, it's not me. It's gonna be.
We've heard it all before.
I don't know. I don't know.
While you're doing-
know.
You know, we've had jazz now. We've had Roland Carter. We had the trombone player from the symphony. We've
Yeah.
got classical guitar. So
Yeah, but that's not singing, and none of those people can play and sing at the same time and yak. You know.
next week, just to maybe to loosen you up, Roger Allen Wade's coming in.
Yes,
so
I
we're
know.
gonna get raw
Good.
next week. So
Yeah, I
maybe
know.
this will
He
get
is a
that
trip.
right.
He
I
is
can't
an
wait.
absolute
Yeah.
trip. Yeah.
Excited, yeah.
He is so fun. He is
Yeah.
so much
Good.
fun.
So
All right.
Whatever you
all
want.
right. God, this is Jennifer Lopez ass. Baby, you got your needs, but please stop telling me about Jennifer Lopez's ass. I wanna be your lover, but it's gonna be all over. Stop talking about Jennifer Lopez's ass. You say my butt is flat. Well, you gotta deal with that. I ain't got no Jennifer Lopez ass. Baby, now open your eyes. Just one of my cheeks the size of Jennifer Lopez ass. Baby, now don't be shaking when I tell you she's already taken. If that's what you need to go and cross the border down to Mexico. And maybe there you'll find another woman with the kind of Jennifer Lopez ass. There's no need to spread the news, 'cause every man, if he could choose, would be on top of Jennifer Lopez ass. If you ever get the chance to be on top of Jennifer Lopez ass, I hope she passes gas. Jennifer Lopez ass, Jennifer Lopez cheeks, Jennifer Lopez buns. You're nothing but a freak. Get out of my house, get lost, 'cause I'm gonna toss if I hear any more about Jennifer Lopez ass.
Fun song.
Now do you understand?
Hey, I liked it.
Yeah.
Funny.
It's
I like your
funny.
voice too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
thank
I'm
you.
glad we got to hear you sing.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. It's a funny song. Listen up, guys.
You
Be
done
thankful for
ruined
what
it.
you have. Mhm. Yeah.
I sing other stuff too, but
No, it's a
I'm
fun
more
song.
shy, about my singing because I'm
Oh,
so
I like your voice.
Well,
It's
thank
really
you.
good.
Yeah.
A lot of soul to it. Heart.
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Well, I
it's
have
good.
heart full of that good. Yeah, that goes.
She's fun.
Funny.
Hara's fun. Yeah. I think a lot more fun than we're probably giving her credit for.
Yeah, yes, I. No,
Yes. And we also want to thank Puckets. I feel like it's
Puckets.
above me. It's
It is above
me.
you.
Yes.
I like it. Puckets is
Our
our
Music
sponsor
Wednesday
now.
sponsor.
Yeah.
Cool. Very cool.
So a little more house cleaning or whatever. Yeah,
House
thank you,
cleaning, yes.
Puckets. We're gonna have a special episode tomorrow.
Yes.
We're gonna do a Music Wednesday on Thursday because Thomas West, who is an opera student
Very cool.
at the Juilliard School, they're doing a show
Awesome.
tomorrow night.
nice.
He's got a couple of his friends from Juilliard and another kid from the Manhattan School of Music, and they're going to come in and
Talented
Thomas
kids.
and I think one other, and sing some opera. So
That'll
again,
be
we're going to
treat.
stay classy for a day or two,
That wasn't.
and then we
quite
got
good.
Raw next week, and,
Yeah.
and then
Shake it up.
The
We'll be at
97-year-old,
tomorrow.
yeah, the mandolin players next week.
Awesome. Can't wait.
Yeah.
90.
So that's coming up. Yeah, Songbirds
of
opens this
music.
weekend. The street party is Saturday,
There's a lot of stuff going
a
on.
lot
this
of stuff
weekend.
Lots of
going
music
on.
coming at you.
and that just to let people know there's music all day, but the communicators are going to be sort of the backing band. I think there's a dozen or so guitar players.
Oh, yeah, a lot of my friends are in there.
Yeah.
Jordan Hallquist. I think
Nick Let's
Danimal's
Go,
going to be in
Danimal.
there.
Love
and
Bruce
Danimal.
Durkee.
I don't know about TJ Griever. I don't know.
TJ,
if
well, he'll
yeah,
be
he should
performing.
be in
He's
there.
in
I've
the
seen him in a
group.
little while.
Yeah. Have you ever
So-
seen them
Good.
play before?
Oh yeah, I'm good
They
friends
are
with
so
them
much
too.
fun. They are so
Yeah.
much
Yeah, I miss
fun.
those guys. Hey
Yes.
guys.
So
Yeah.
lots going on. You can watch this on Facebook today, and in a little while we'll have it on our
Always.
webpage, timesfreepress.com/music, which is where all the
Okay.
previous ones are.
Yeah.
So-
And share it, like it, and share
Yeah,
it with your
please do.
friends.
I will.
Yeah,
I will.
from Chattanooga Times Free Press Facebook page. It's a mouthful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hara,
Okay.
thank
Yeah.
you so
Thank
much.
you.
Well,
It
you're
was
welcome.
beautiful.
And
This
thank
was a
you
lot of
so
fun.
much for supporting local music.
Always.
We really appreciate it.
We appreciate you. All
Thanks.
right.
It was
Thank
a lot
you.
of fun.
See you guys.